Alright gamers, welcome to Scrap Mechanic. Today, I want to make the spiritual successor to this truck. Now I'm still going to use this truck because it's good at lugging things around, especially my lumber mill, but it's just too big. So I want to make something that's smaller than it, more stable than it, faster than it, more complicated than it. So, things I'm going to need. Parts. I unlocked thrusters the other day and I had the bright idea to, what if I just send myself to the goddamn moon? I unlocked something else. It was like, oh no, I've not unlocked it yet, but I'm going to unlock it. It's like a planted pot that you can put on like a creation, but you can still farm on it, I think. I need more cotton. You gotta be cottoning me. Well, my auto farm should take care of the cotton need. What are you doing outside my house? Did I say you could be here? Get off my lawn. I will take the seeds though. I think I'm out of tomato seeds somehow. So while we're waiting, I want the car to look good. Like my truck, it looks fine, but it looks a teensy weensy tiny bit a lot cartoonish. I need one. Well, I'm out of wood. I'm not out of wood, definitely, but I'm close. I'll probably need to go take my big truck and chop some more trees down soon, but before then I can assuredly make 4 wheels, right? My last car, my big truck, has what, 10 wheels? So I want an engine, I want a bed, but I'm out of cotton and wood again. And you know what? Because my truck is so wily, I'm gonna take my mining car. Okay, wait, it doesn't drive as well. It's meant for driving slowly through a cave, but whatever. I'll still take it because I'm committed now. And here I am driving into the goddamn woods here to pick up cotton manually like it's day goddamn one. But I'm now home in my very complete garage. Looking to put some cotton away and make a bed and a seat, wherever a seat is. There we go. Now I want to build this thing. I want to build most of it out of plastic because I've got about a 10 kajillion plastic, roughly speaking. However, I want to build the base out of something heavy, I guess like concrete, so that it's very stable. So I'm just gonna start building. Never mind. I want sport suspension because it'll take up less space. So I want 4 pieces of sport suspension. So uno, dos, tres, and cuatro. So I want a 1-block center or 2-block center. I think I'm gonna go for a 2-block center, and you might be thinking, but your stuff always become asymmetrical. No, I know what to do. I'm gonna go for 2-block center. And to be honest, I really would appreciate, I mean, how big is a seat is really kind of what I'm looking at here. If the seat is this big, I don't really want it to be bigger than this. Maybe I might make it a little bit more realistic though and put the engine in front of the seat. Actually, I think the engine needs to go behind the seat because I still want this thing to have drills and the capacity to hold a resource collector. Just one is all I really need. I can still put 2 on if needs be. So I'm gonna build with this in mind, so in mind that I'm gonna build with it inside. Now I'm gonna get some of my blocks from my infinite block production to build the most of this car with. I'm just building the bottom out of a much heavier material so it's more stable. Because plastic is 2 weight. Oh no, plastic is 4 weight and this is what, 7? It's marginally lighter, I guess. 1 suspension. 2 suspension. 3 suspension, and that one with a steering bearing. And then this one will also have a steering bearing. And just put the 4 tires on, and look at that. It successfully sits at like a lane. I feel like I did something wrong. I did. This wheel is incorrect. There we go. Now it sits completely flat. I have a feeling we need to upgrade the suspension. All right, I do need more things. I need a fuel canister. I need big chests. So I want probably 2 big chests. How much metal 2 can I make? A decent amount. And I need a fuel canister. I'm running out of metal, but that's just because I haven't gone mining in a while. I can go mining if I need to, but I'd rather not. Make 1 chest. Apparently I'm also out of glue. Damn it all! There we go. Once this crafts, I can make 2 large chests. I have a drill somewhere, but I want a second drill as well. So let me see if I can find space on the car for everything that I want. Now, I don't know if it necessarily needs to be like that, because there's some things that need to fit in here. 1, these chests. 2, a fuel canister, which, I mean, maybe I'd move the seat on top of the fuel canister. Is that insane? Like, I have the fuel canister route into one of these chests so it can so I can have 10 billion oil, 10 billion gasoline. This car will never run out of fuel. Then in front of that, I have the drill transforming thingy. Behind that, I have, I don't know, on one side I'll have the tubes, the other side I'll have the engine. But I also want a way to dispense fruit with this thing. I'm gonna move this so that they are in line. And now I can just do that. And then, wait, what weight is... It's weight 5. So it's only a tiny bit heavier than plastic. So to make it symmetrical, I can just fill up a bunch of plastic. It doesn't need to be that symmetrical. Like, the car should drive fine if it's a little bit asymmetrically weighted, but preferably want it to be as symmetrical as possible. Where did I put the engine? So to inventory, please. For some reason, every time I start the inventory, stuff just magically appears. I don't understand how bad I am at organizing. So I hide the engine in there, and now I put the seat here, and now I can fill in around it with plastic, just so that it's all solid. Now I want a controller, which I know I have somewhere. I'm just gonna go brilliantly into there. And I think I've decided I'm gonna keep doing the trailer system that I have with this car, but I'm gonna have a hitch system on the back of this car that can pick up modular hitches. Like, I can have a refinery lumber, or a refinery trailer. I can have, I don't know, a storage trailer if I'm moving a lot of stuff. I can have a man trailer if I'm mass kidnapping men into the skin trade. Just a nice spattering of usefulness. So that's another thing I gotta do. So I'll actually need a second controller for that. So let me go ahead and go controller. I'm out of metal. You are kidding me. Well, it looks like I'm going mining sooner than I expected. I'm gonna put that on the back of my car and take my transforming truck that is all too big. Look at that little tiny car over there. It's its little brother. This truck has a little sister. Little sister. This big boy and his little sister are gonna be valuable assets in my collection. So let me just transform this transforming truck into a transformed truck, and then mine. I'm really good with words, I think. Well, that's refining. I'm gonna go on ahead and put the bed on my car. Maybe there's a symmetrical? No. So somewhere else then. I guess right there. So to make the drill system, it's gonna be decently similar to what I did on the truck, where I'm gonna have it hidden under the hood, because I think it just looks better. I'm gonna want one drill here, and then another drill I'm pretty sure I have somewhere in my car. Yes, I do. Wow. Got the brain of a hoarder. So this top controller is going to want to have to be upgraded once. So I can put both these in and then upgrade it a second time. So I can put the piston in. So I want the piston to push out as much as it can. And then I want them to rotate inwards maybe 15 degrees. I just had an idea. I had a big brain thought, actually. I'm gonna need a vacuum pump somewhere in here. Is a vacuum pump that I can craft for my very own purposes. Also, there's something I've been wanting to do, a Minecraft building technique, if you will. I want to get like a dark yellowish green, and then just kind of like make it look like it's stained under the, the roof. Is that cool? And then, some under the window as well. I think that's cool. I'm gonna open this up, and I'm gonna have this pipe actually facing the opposite way. So the T intersection points that way. So the vacuum tube fits in line. Is that smart or what? Am I smart? Please tell me. I need the validation. I'm gonna have to find a new place to secret away the engine, but I'm sure I can manage. I guess I can just put it under the bed right now. This thing is super compact. I mean, I'm trying to make it as small as possible. Oh, I need a bunch of switches. Give me switches galore. I'm gonna put a switch into this controller and push it and make it go at max speed because I don't have all day. There we go. So it pushes in, and then it points these drills at each other so they look more effective or something, or they are more effective is the goal. And I'm gonna need, one more bearing because I want to secret this under the hood. Well, let me go ahead and hook the steering up. Hook all the wheels into the engine. The engine is already upgraded once, so I can hook everything I need into that and then into the fuel. Technically, if I put fuel in this thing, it can drive. And it can not mine yet. I need Kevin. Or I don't, because I don't think I can make I want to make a cheap engine. I don't want to spend 5 component kits on an engine. Oh wait, I know what I was going to do. I'm going to farm to hopefully get some component kits because I'm running out. So engage the defenses, and then I'll just do a really high level first level raid or whatever. So plant all my tomatoes, all my carrots, and a million red beets. And I want to get to the edge of... Oh, well, that's as much as I can do. I just want as many hay boss as possible to come in here. I have bait plans set up, so I should be good. Come at me, heathens. Hello? I don't think they feel like attacking. This is an abnormally long waiting of time. And I can't plant anything. The game is officially bugged out. Hello? I guess I'm just gonna get a bunch of fuel, fill up my car, my new car that technically kind of works, and drive as far away from my house and then reload it and see if that helps. Oh, another thing I wanted to make is a beacon. And I guess I'll just make another engine. Can't hurt. But first, let me fill up the fuel tank and put the spare in here. And since it's hooked up, it should just be able to absorb. Now I can technically give this thing its first test run. And it's really slow because I need to turn the engine up as far as it can go. Is this better? Even more. I want more. Give me all you got. What's all you got look like? It's good. The rear suspension. Whoa. Oh, it's going. It's going. It's going. Hey, guys. Excuse me. Oh, my God. That straight up landed on me. But I'm fine, right? Nobody's doing anything untoward. Whoa, that guy almost did something untoward because that... Hold on. Can I hit that off? They can walk up that. Well, that was certainly a way to do things today. And you know what I got out of that? One component kit. So that was worth it, I guess. I want the engine because I'm gonna need to move it. Because I made another engine and a beacon. So I want this beacon. Hopefully it can fit like right here. It cannot. How big is it? If I put a block there, does it look like it fits in? No. Does it fit now? Yes. Did it fit before? No. I definitely want to see if I can fit these engines up front. I can because there's so much weight in the back. It definitely needs more weight in the front. So this is hooked up to the wheels, and this is hooked up to the drills. And both should be hooked up into the fuel line. And now I can put a switch connected to the controller, and the same switch connected to the engine, the switch connected to the seat, and the seat connected to that engine. Now if I press 1, the drill turns on, extends, and drills. Wow, isn't that crazy? And then turn that off, and it retracts. It's kind of trippy staring into these. All right, this is definitely a car. And this is going to be, I don't know what color the car should be. Probably, maybe red? A red car? Is that cool? No. I have too much stuff that's red. I think a blue. A nice, like, I'll do teal. Now I need a second switch that goes into the tube. So now the tube fires when I press number 2. And I'm going to turn off the waypoint for the car. I don't need it on unless I lose the car. I can save space if I delete this. Delete that. Oh, that just works. It attaches on its side, I guess. But that's more along the lines of what I want. And then if I delete that block, it stays attached. So that's, I think, as compact as that can be. I still need a little bit of room for the trailer hitch system. That's what the second controller was for. So I'll get a third switch, plug it there, plug the switch into the bottom controller, and then see if I can sneakily touch the bottom controller. Can I reach it? It does not appear that I can reach it. Never mind, I got it. Now I kind of want to start building the structure of the car. I'm going to just fill that in and then fill it in on the other side. Now I'm wondering if I should bring the wheels up. No, I probably want a little bit of clearance. I just don't want my car to look so dorky. Like, if I bring up, I just don't want the seat exposed, I think. So just templating how big that should be. Does that look dorky? I mean, not really. I could make it look like a cool little Jeep. Whoa. So I'm going to put a bearing here. I'm going to put a bearing here. And I'm going to do a very similar trick to what I did on the truck because I want the hood to flap up. I'm going to need to weld these two parts, the hood together. So now the hood is one piece. One piece. It's real. This is not a good place for the switches to go. I have to remove all of them because I can't touch either of these controllers. But I want the hood to bend up, 90 degrees? Or maybe like... I don't know. We'll see if we can get away with 75. Is there a place all the things I broke? And I'd like to make a few net blocks as well. Or I could use striped net block. Sure, I just got the technology. Might as well craft, I don't know, 40 striped net blocks. All right, let me see. No! Now let me see if the switch still works. I go ahead, put that into there, and put that into the top controller. It'll fold up, it'll extend forward and turn on. I think the rest of the stuff should wait. Or at least the piston should wait to push forward until after. And then if I turn off, then it comes back in, and the hood folds down. Now there's something I want. About 1 million of, and that's these little corner pieces. I wish they were made with plastic. I wish anything was made with plastic, but whatever. I think I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to go through the rigmarole of moving these front wheels 1 block forward because it just looks a little dorky how far back the wheels are. And I think it's possible to fit it in. And that definitely will look better. There we go. This looks certifiably less goofy. And it still works. The car still works, turns. Everything turns on. And while I have a peep under the hood, I'm going to turn this engine up to max. And you know what? This new car is so good, I'm going to use it to go ahead and mine stuff and test it out. Because I'm, again, out of metal. It drives like a freaking dream, though. And watch this mine ore. It's never before seen speeds. Wow. Honestly, 2 drills doesn't seem that much better than 1, but, you know, it looks cooler. The only problem is I did leave, since I don't have the trailer system yet. That's the last thing I have to make. I have to go grab my resource collectors. I wonder how this thing drives underweight, though. Like, what if I just put this here and that there? How do you think it'll drive? And it feels like it drives perfectly fine. Well, look at that. I'm gonna want, for the pipey, clampy little bit, I want a... Oh my god, there's so... How about... Can I look up just tube? Tube. Nope. Pipe. There we go. I want this and like a handful of these. I actually want 2 of them. I'm just gonna put a roof over this thing. I think this back half looks a little bit silly. So for this system to work, I'm gonna need a hole for the trailer to slot in. And I'm gonna need a little pipey a bit to come out and rotate. Oh, I probably want to do this here. And I'll make it symmetrical just so it looks nicer. So I can hook this up to the other controller, which I can access by pressing 1. Whoa, that sends me really high in the air. When I can make it go up by 90 degrees, as fast as possible, preferably. And that's at the press of 2. So 2 should have the big back thing pop up and then come down. Oh my god. Okay, it didn't kill me that time. But now, if I take these tires that I have here and find more bearings, because I somehow used all of them, I can build a trailer that hooks onto this thing. No, it's going to have to, with this design, it's going to have to rotate the other way. So I'm going to want to have it come out and then turn. So now I can lock into the trailer, make it, you know, a decent longness, and have it come down approximately to where it should be. But the trailer's tires on the trailer, drop it down, and now I got a trailer. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. And now I can attach it and detach it whenever I want. And let's go. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to make the trailer smarter if I'm going to want them to stand by themselves and attach without me using the lift. But, I mean, I still have a detachable trailer set up. So now I'm just going to make this thing look good. And then we'll see. Oh, my God. I think I might have to fix that problem. Let's just say it's a sunroof. But look at that. A transforming truck. Who would have ever thought of an idea like a transforming truck? Again, I ended up making it look toyish, and I also messed up the paint job a little bit. So much for my cinematic outro. But the thing drives a dream, and it functions almost to the same capacity. The only thing this thing doesn't have is a tree chopper and a liquid pump. But I think I'm gonna phase out the use of that liquid pump anyway sometime in the near future. So it's mostly the same capabilities in much smaller package that's much easier to drive. Like, I can't flip this thing even though I'm trying because all the weight's on the bottom. It doesn't spin out. And look at the size comparison. I mean, come on. I was trying to see if I could do something cool by making, like, having 2 different teals, but I don't think it works. So I'll just do that instead. And also, this is what it drives like in first person. So you can almost see something. Thank you to the members. Lars Ringvall, Hugo, Bushy, Stig101, and Blessed continually. Subscribe and goodbye.